Hello there, guys. We are back with adding photos to this gorgeous album. The links for this project will be down below. This is a bonus project that you got with a purchase for the National Scrapbook Day workshop. So it's kind of hard to explain what this is. So your purchase option for the National Scrapbook Day workshop 2024 is down below in the description box. I wanted to show you the paper collections that we used here. We used the Storybook Oz collection, which is this one right here that you see all these beautiful images in. Just absolutely stunning paper collection. Look at that. Look at that. How fabulous. And then I did, and some more Oz. Just absolutely gorgeous. This one is the Tea Party collection right here. And another absolutely gorgeous collection. Just beautiful, beautiful things in here. You're going to love it. It's a beautiful collection. And then the last one is Best Friends Forever Storybook collection. And I showed you lots of the beautiful images in this one here. Yeah. And then this one is the Best Friends Forever. And another gorgeous, gorgeous collection. We did so many fun things with this paper collection. Lots of interesting matting. So you definitely want to catch those videos. Really, really fun things. When I say fun things, I mean it. Truly, truly fun, different and interesting matting with these papers. And it opens up again. Look at that. I've got my photos in here already. And then it opens up again. Look at this, how fabulous. So there's all sorts of cuts so that we can replace a few of these with photos and keep whichever images that we want in this particular one. So these 3 paper collections are available in my shop, and you can pick them up today or whenever you want. This is also available in the digital version where you print your own papers at home. So I said when we left off, I said we were going to pick up right here with putting this picture of Faith here where she's sleeping. I just love it. And I want to explain a few things. So there was a question in the previous video, in the part 1, asking what the photo sizes for, what are the, I guess, the basic photo sizes in the US. And it is a 4x6. You can get 4x6, 5x7, 8x10. There's all sorts of apps where you can create 2x2s, 2x3s, things like that. But the most common photo is a 4x6. So I make my white photo mat 4x6 because this is what you replace the photo with. Okay? All my albums have a white photo mat for years and years and years and years of a white 4x6. Okay, so this is what you replace it with, right? You can either replace it or put it on top. Then when you have a loose photo mat for years and years and years and years, I do a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So this is the mat right here. Right? So you don't have to cut anything off if you don't want to. If you're going to use black, white, whatever the case may be, right? So when I make my photo albums, when I say they accommodate a 4x6, it's the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 inch size. So you do not have to crop. Okay, so when you see the white on top of the black, the white is 4x6, which represents the photo. The black is the mat. Now, I personally like my photos to have a white border around them before I mat them onto the black. So you can do one of two things. You can print the photo with a white border already where the printer does it for you, or you can do the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, the 4x6 mat and then crop just a little bit of your photo so that you can get that white edge. Or you can make a bigger photo mat. So this is 4 by 6. This would be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So this would be 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. I don't like that size. So I'm okay with cropping just 1/4 of an inch off of two sides. Or if I have to get it perfectly centered, I'll do an eighth, 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 and done. For me, that's okay. So the most common photo size is a 4 by 6 in the United States. Uh, Outside of the United States, I do not know. Again, and then then that would be 5 by 7 would be second, and then 8 by 10 would be third, I guess. So that explains the white and the black for me. So that's why I've been cropping, because I personally like the white border around my photo. And again, you can get it printed like that, okay? Now, I used to print my photos where it had the white border around the perimeter. Always, that was like a rule of thumb for me. However, I stopped doing that because I personally like smaller photos. I like to crop my photos and get rid of all the noise, which is what I call it. What's the irrelevant uh, areas around the photo, and do things like this. This, to me, is more interesting than to have just 4 by 6s in one pocket. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. This is personal preference. If you want all 4 by 6s, you can do all 4 by 6s. I like small photos, large photos, or all sorts of sizes of photos. I show this as an example quite often on my channel here, and you guys will, let me move my giant water cup. Hang on, I can't open a drawer because my giant water cup is in the way. And when I mean giant, I kid you not, it is giant. I often reference this project to show how adorable it is when you print photos in teeny, teeny, tiny sizes. You crop your photo, and or you crop your photo, right? Meaning you cut all the noise around it. Cut all the noise around this photo, right? What did I put in here? I can't remember, but hang on. So this to me is fun and interesting. Okay? Look at this. I just love doing, look at this photo right here. This is like a 3/4 by 3/4 inch photo. You can see Broderick and I clearly in this photo. I love making what I call action figures out of your photos. See? I don't know what was over here, but I did this. I just love that. There are the smaller photos. To me, this is more interesting than just 4 by 6, 4 by 6, 4 by 6, 4 by 6. So, just a little food for thought, guys. All right, and this was done in a series, my one sheet show off series. I don't know if that's on my new YouTube channel yet, but you can search in my YouTube channel for one sheet show off. I went through the entire process with you guys for these super cute photo mats, right? Photo mats, inserts, standalone projects, whatever you want to call them. It all depends how you want to use it. So here's that slot that I created above the white paper, right? And then I put a tag with a cropped photo in there. And how adorable is this, right? Just fabulous. And then I love that the butterfly is covering my face. Very avant-garde. Just love it. So, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That teeny tiny photo. And you cannot say that you don't see the characters in this photo. You see them. That's Faith and that's Broderick, and it is clear. So it doesn't really matter if you have a teeny tiny photo. You can see it, was what I'm saying. It doesn't take away from the beauty of the photo or and I call these the characters, right? The people in your photos. So that's why I do all the cropping and the cutting and all that, because I find it to be super duper. It looks just so much more fun. All right. So, I said I was going to put this photo in there, and I guess I can, right? I guess I can. So I'm going to go ahead and crop that, but I want to do something else that I'm super duper excited about. So let me crop this, and I'm going to go ahead and take 1/4 of an inch off of there and this side. This picture has all sorts of noise that I would love to get rid of, but it works for where I'm going to put it. Right? I'm going to put it in here, and all I really care about is Faith's beautiful sleeping face right there. Everything else is not irrelevant, right? Just irrelevant. But look at that, how pretty that looks. And then this clock here, watch here, covers all that stuff over there, and all you see is that sweet little face. And I hate that there's so much glare because of all of the photos. So now let's find something to put in here. So guess what we're going to do there? We're cropping, friends. We're cropping. So here's this photo. It's a gorgeous photo. You can see her dress. You can see everything. But I have so many photos of her this day. So I am okay with cropping this photo. I am 100% okay with doing that. So the question is, what do I want this photo to be in? So let's see. So here is the tag. I don't want my tag to be to hang out of this. So I'm going to measure here, and it needs to be 4 inches. So if I can get a good photo on here, I will use this tag. So my photo, my white piece, because you know I like a white background, would have to be 3 by 2 7/8 of an inch. So let's see. Little piece here. 3 by 2 7/8 of an inch. So that means that this photo, which I love because you can see her face and her gorgeous smile, this photo would have to be 2 3/4 inches, which is perfect. Look at what I get there in 2 3/4 inches. So I'm going to cut here with you so you guys can see. And I don't want to mess this up. I love the brick wall. I love her hand in there. I don't know if I can keep it, but I'm okay with if I have to lose some of it. And that's okay. 2 5/8 of an inch is what I need. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I want. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that. And I could have went a little bit larger, but I'm okay with that. Look at that. And that goes in there. Oh, I wanted her face sticking out. Oh darn, that's not going to work because I don't want to hide her beautiful face. The whole point is it's having it there. So, plan B, my friends. So remember I said I had a whole bunch of these. So let me grab another one. Okay, so I grabbed this one and I had an idea of putting it right here. So you can put 2 small photos or 1 long photo, and this one is just too good, guys. Too perfect. So I'm looking at a photo that would need to be 3 7/8 of an inch. And this photo is just that. Her entire body will fit there. Okay, so I'm going to be careful with the cut. Get her feet and everything, my friends. Oh, that's going to work out beautifully. I do want a white border around there, and I'm okay with that sticking out. So I would have to get rid of an 1/8 from here. And another 1/8 of an inch there. Still have feet, perfect. And then, oh, so perfect, guys. And I wanted to tuck under here just a hair, right? So that is 2 inches. How perfect is that? I printed this picture in 2 sizes because I love it so much. Oh, whoopsie. 1 7/8 of an inch. I want the white border showing. Look at that. How perfect. And there's so much glare because of the gloss on the photos. I did a high gloss on this photo. I didn't realize that the default was on high gloss. Not my favorite, I'll tell you. I like matte photos, but it was already done. I had to pay for it, so, you know, it is what it is, my friends. So I'm going to keep this. I love it. Right there. And then we'll find something else for the other pocket. Notice how I don't fixate on my first idea. If it doesn't work out, I keep it moving, my friends. Keep it moving. Because I don't want to get tied up on an idea that didn't work out. I'm okay with that. I'm hoping to use this somewhere else, right? Because I like it on the tag. I love the way it fits there. So now let's find something else for here. And I don't know, I love this face, her face in this picture. Ideally, I don't want anything sticking out of this, so I love her whole body here. I don't want to chop her off. So let's find something that works in this space, shall we? So I kind of did something funky with my mouse, and I think I stopped the recording, so I'm just going to recap this little section right here. So I mounted Faith's photo to this photo mat here. I cropped this photo down so that it fits, put it in this pocket. You can see her beautiful face. And then I put this one in the back. It's a dark photo, and I normally would not put this in a scrapbook. Like I would look for a brighter photo. But the reason why I love this photo, and I'm going to journal about it, is her tooth and the way she smiles because she lost her tooth and she just has one. It looks like one giant tooth because she's got little baby teeth next to it and one missing one. So she tries to cover it with the smile that she does, and it's just freaking hilarious. So I'm going to write about that. And what winds up happening is that it just looks even, all you see is more tooth as opposed to her hiding it. And all she talks about is, I can't wait till both my teeth are the same. So it's just, I feel like it's such a cute story. So in this picture, I can see it so clearly. So I put it in here, right? It's on the flip down, and that'll be like a little hidden journaling there for her. So that's super duper cute. Anyway, so this is done. There will be a part 3 to this video, and it's going to be about printing collage photos so that you can get teeny photos to put in here. And not so teeny, a 2x2 fits in here. So we'll go over that in part 3. Right now we're going to continue with the 4x6s, 5x7s, and the 8x10s. And then whatever I cut down to these more random size photos, whatever I crop. So what I want to go over in this segment, to be sure I get it in here, is when I'm making albums, I say we're going to leave a section open, right? Let's point to this one here. We're going to leave this section open for a cropped version of an 8x10, okay? I'm going to show you what that is, my friends. So Here you can put a crop version of an 8x10 just perfectly right here. Or you can put a crop version of an 8x10 right here, and then your photo becomes the pattern paper, which I love. Yes, can you fit your 8x10s in here on a mat? Absolutely. But you don't see them, right, once you put it in here. So how fun to put this here, right? And then you can have your photos in here, or put this here, have smaller photos in there, 4x6s, and then your 4x6s here. Okay? So many options. And I have this photo of Faith that I love, but I don't care for any of this. I don't care for any of it. So I was thinking of cutting her out and putting her here in this corner, and then we can still fit smaller photos, and then perhaps putting her here as well, and then do smaller photos in there. I mean, I can put it in here like this, and you can still see her, right? But I want to do something interesting for you guys and for my baby girl's album. So let's do it, my friends. We're going to cut her out like what I call an action figure, because everything else in this photo is noise, my friends, noise. I like to go slightly away from the edge of the body so that I can distress around the photo, and I'll show you what that is as well. It's something that I do all the time. Okay, I'm also gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this part, but I am gonna cut the part of her shoe out. Right, I can always change my mind and cut it off. And I'm not like being so exact here, right? I'm just gonna go around her body like so. Just super duper cute. I got way too much over here. I don't need that much. I am going to try to get as detailed as possible with this headpiece that she has on, because it's just too fabulous. It's got all sorts of branches and butterflies that they're just too good not to include, right? To get a little bit of that detail in here. And let me just get this out. I don't need any of that. So I don't have to cut all of the detail out. If I cut some of it, it'll be more than enough. Like around here, this is absolutely important to get the detail of this butterfly on this side, right? Because we're cutting all of that off. This butterfly as well. Over this branch. And again, it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do what, as much or as little detail as you need, right? Look at how adorable. So now I take this very, very old distressing tool. It's by Prima. It's like a sanding block, a sanding tool. And I just sand around the edge of the photo just to remove some of the harsh edge and some of the image as well. And this is too wide right here. I left too much of a border. So the border doesn't have to be so much. And I left quite a bit of a border here that I do not need. So just cleaning up. So again, you can always take away, you can add. So remember that. So just getting rid of a little bit more. If I sand and I feel like there's too much border, then I'll just cut some off. And it just looks so much nicer, in my opinion, when you sand around it. It just kind of finishes it off. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Ah, how perfect. I really did not want to get her right there. But listen, I'm willing to sacrifice some stuff here. If I could just find the perfect photos to put there, you know, here where there's just some here, noise over there, noise, image, and a small one here, that would be so dynamite, guys. So dynamite. But look at this. What a showstopper. I can even put it here if I want to. And she's on a polka dot background. Showstopper, my friends. Let's say I didn't use a ton of pattern paper here and I used a plain piece of paper. How perfect is that right there? I can totally replace the Tin Man with Faith. And I have to tell you, I am so tempted. That is perfect right there. Look, her elbows fit so perfectly. I'm tempted. I'm not going to lie. I'm so tempted. You open that and look. Ah! So this is what I mean of a cropped version of an 8x10. You can't get this giant picture, this giant image in a 4x6, right? You can get it in an 8x10 and you do things like this. And how fun and interesting is this? I just love it. So we're going to hold on to Action Figure Faith until we decide exactly what we're going to do with her, because I have to mess with photos. I have so many to play with. So I'm okay with that. And I really love the Tin Man, so I think I'm going to leave the Tin Man. And then here is a different pose, her in a 5x7, which we will use. So let's play around with some photos here and see what we come up with. All right, I think I found my photo combo. So here's what I love about this. There's so many lessons in this little setup right here. So just because we have a landscape photo here doesn't mean you have to put it, right? You don't have to. Landscape to smaller photos here. This doesn't mean it's a set in stone. This is just the photo arrangement you made for the album, right? Just giving suggestions or options. Now, I'm tempted to keep this white background here, but I grabbed a piece of pattern paper here just in case I want to go with the pattern paper option. And I love how this transitions over. So I'm thinking of, instead of doing just, you know, these size photos, I'm going to go with something different. So I'm going to go ahead and crop this right here at her head, right above her head. This one would look so cute there too, though, I have to say. Oh, I do love that there. That one would look so cute right there too. Hold on. I think I may be changing my mind here. This one would look adorable right there, with her standing there. Oh boy. Maybe we'll follow the blue theme here and keep that one. Oh, we could put Faith in pink dress down here. Or I love Faith in the pink here as well. And we get some of the greenery in the background. So I have to say I'm totally feeling this as well. I love the contrast in the colors. Also, oh, I do love this picture of Faith as well. So just giving you all sorts. See, this one will not work because I don't want to cover. This is all part of the fabulous photo. So some places I'm willing to cover some things, and in others I'm not, as you can see. Oh, this one's pretty. No, this one deserves to be, well, that is perfect. Let's see how far this one goes. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Let's see, because she needs to be right there. This is her spot right there. Well, right there. Little white border. Cute. Boy, I did a terrible job with these two photos here. Stay still. See why there needs to be a part 3? Because this takes time. Of course, if you're going to do 4x6s, 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 much easier, right? But, my friends, this is so much more fabulous. So I would have to cut this one right there. I'm going to do it right close to her arm. I may have to get rid of some of the top. All right, there is one. I think I'm going to go all the way up. Just leave the white on this side. And then this one, I think no white showing for these photos. For some reason, I'm not loving the white. Maybe the break up there in the white. Okay, because if I move her higher, if I crop that photo, yeah, no, don't want that. We're going to keep that noise so that I don't cover her head. All right, so I removed about a ½ inch off of this one. And that's perfect. No white showing, just in between the two pictures. None on the side. So I'm going to cut this one down too, and I'm going to measure. I'm going to just glue this one down because it's annoying me. It doesn't want to stay where I want it to stay. We're keeping this, my friends. So straight to the top and to the edge. No white. Why? I just don't like the way it looks. That's the only reason why. Love all of this noise back here, all this white space. It's perfect for this look. And now here, so now I can know exactly how much I need to cut off. So from the bottom, I need to cut off 1 inch. And I've been terrible with my cutting, so I'm just going to cut off 7/8 of an inch. And if I have to remove another 1/8, I will. Because I've been terrible, as you guys have witnessed, with my cutting. Okay, I was right. It was 1 inch. But I'd rather just do that. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to put this here. Oh, so cute. So this is fun, my friends. This is what these albums are all about right here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that collage. I love the white. I love the white. Do we want to put pattern paper there? I don't know. Let's see. So I would need a piece at with white would be 2 1/8 of an inch by, from white to white would be 10 3/8 of an inch. So let's see. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it at 2. There's no way of knowing unless we try, right? 2 1/4 by 10 3/8 of an inch. That measurement I was pretty sure of. So I'm thinking, I guess white doesn't matter. Well, the white really just matters right there only, honestly. So let's see. Oh, the one measurement I said I was sure of, I'm wrong. Oh, but you gotta tell you, I'm not hating that. That little white there and that little bit of white there. Not hating that at all. Hold, please. Not going to glue it down. Okay. I do want a little more white though, so it can match more. Be more symmetrical. Listen up, guys. This is too fabulous. All right, I'm going to just chop off a bit because I need a little more white for my taste. Okay, that looks good. Boy, my cutting has been so bad. So it's more like this one. Let's put our Faith action figure down and straighten it up at the bottom. Oh my gosh. I love that. Look at that. How balanced does that look? That looks fantastic. I'm going to bring her elbow all the way to the edge. See the white that I get here and here. Don't love that, so I'm going to move her back over. I only like the white at the top. That is gorgeous. I love it. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Wow. All right, let's glue it down. I do like the pink in the background. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased with that look. The key, my friends, is not getting stuck. And just move on if something doesn't work out. Just move on, guys. You can always reprint a photo. Always reprint a photo. All right, that looks so stinking good. I'm so happy with that. All right, let's glue down Faith action figure. You couldn't get this giant Faith action figure if I would have printed in a 4x6. We could not get this look. Oops, we're not doing the white there. My bad. My bad. There we go. There she is. Looking fabulous. Wow, that is just so good. I just love it. See that little bit almost like a shadow around her arm because I cut slightly away from her arm. How fun is this? Beautiful, my friends. Now, if that's not fabulous matting, I don't know what is. So I'm going to put this one here, and I just want, oh no, we'll put this one here. So my photo size, because this has a white border already built in, would be 3.5 by, I'm going to cut by 5 because I want to do this angled at the bottom. So this would be here at 3.5. And I don't want to cut her feet off. So by 5 would be there. And I may have to cut her feet off though because, you know, when we angle. So I'm okay with that. So if you watch the matting here, this was, as you can see, look at how large is this paper, right? With these large images here. And so many people were stuck. Like, Kathy, how would I mat this? How would I mat this? I should have cut just a little bit longer. Oh well, I'm not going to get stuck. It is what it is, my friends. I'll just angle it right there. How would I do this? So I decided that we're going to replace some of these images with photos to use the entire paper, and we'll just keep one. So I'm going to keep Raggedy Ann, right? Because I like it. Let me see if I can change. Oh, I can't change my mind because that one's too big. We size it for here. I have to say this annoys me when I do stuff like this. I mean, that's not too bad actually. Okay, I can live with this. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm going to come right down here, put my ruler down, and grab a pencil, my friends. Grab a pencil, or in my case, a pen. And I'm just going to draw a line as to where I'm going to cut. And I really should not risk it, right? Because my cutting has been so off. So I don't even know why I'm doing this. Apparently I like living on the wild side. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. And then this photo is going to go up here, and we cut right into this right here. See that? So we can slip the photo in there. Look at that. How perfect, guys. I got to remove a hair off of this photo. A hair, Kathy, a hair. I actually got that right. And this photo needs to be 4 inches. So let's do that. How cute is this setup? And we'll just keep Raggedy Ann. And when I find a photo to go here, I'll just put it there. This one will not work here because it's not wide enough. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Oh, I got to cut just a bit off of this side here. Oh, I like this, like that. A little bit from the top, a little bit from the bottom. Perfect. And I literally just have to remove a teeny tiny bit. And I'm going to use my blade because there's no way I'm going to be able to get a pen in there. Super pretty. I bet you guys did not expect this. Look at how fun is this. This is nice. I did not expect this to look this good. I knew it was going to look good, but this is just so perfect. So perfect. All right, guys, guess what? I'm 43 minutes in on this video, which is long for YouTube standards. So I'm going to call it here. And we're going to continue. I don't know, maybe there'll be 5 parts to this, but this has just been so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget, you can make one of these of your very own with this storybook collection. It's just so perfect for something like this. Everyday random photos. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving it. So fun. All right, so in the comments, please let me know what you think. We'll definitely mat in these spots here. Oh man, so good. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at those faces. Oh man, that is dynamite. I just love that. I will see you in the next video, friends.